Welcome to another MazPlay video. This is MazMojito, and today we're going to be picking up where we left off with Espresso Tycoon. Let's get to it. Alright guys, so we're picking up where we left off here, and in the last video we had put one table on the right side. That's why we have a customer coming on, actually customers starting to fill the right side of the cafe, and we added another table and chair to the left side. Now what we want to do is continue to expand on both sides, trying to get an even number of lunch tables and chairs, and if I can, I'm gonna try to slide two chairs per table so that I can maximize my profit and get as many customers here as possible. Now we still have our objectives that are laid out depending on what kind of clientele that we need to serve: students, seniors, business persons, and I believe the other one was like kind of like the I forget the name, the groupies or the hipsters. There you go, hipsters. Thank you, lady. She just said it at the top there. So we got things going. Profit is starting to roll in. Our supplies aren't too low right now, so we just have to continue to keep an eye on that and make sure that we're ordering resupply of cups and coffee as needed. We got about $413, as you can see at the top, and we need to make sure we keep an eye on that and don't go too low as far as on the funding, because we do need to continue to get supplies. So at this point we're just going to keep going, and as we get little notifications about what kind of coffee that we should be selling, we'll go ahead and adjust the menu and increase the prices as necessary to stay with whatever the market value is for the coffee. Alright, so we're going to make a little bit of an investment in some of our employees to try to raise the level of their training from poor up to at least the next level. We're not going to get anyone to fine or top of the line because that's just going to cost too much money, but we at least want to try to nudge them up a little bit to increase our sales and to increase their service. At the same time, we're going to continue to be popping down some plants to decorate the outside of our cafe. Eventually we will get to the point where we can actually start putting some tables and chairs on the inside, but right now I want to focus on the outside subway part, since that's going to be where a majority of our clientele are going to be coming from, straight from the subway train, because we are still in Sao Paulo, Brazil. So people are basically getting off the train and coming straight into our coffee shop. So I think they would rather kind of sit outside for now, and we're kind of limited on space on the inside anyway, so that's going to be really down the line as far as where we're actually putting tables and chairs in right now. But we will continue to pop those plants down to make people happy about the decorations as they come in, and we will continue to keep an eye on our ingredients and make sure that we're ordering things that we're low on, preferably stuff that are like 2-star or higher, because that means that I'm going to be able to charge higher prices. But right now I want to be a little bit more reasonable. When, you know, I got $300 now, I was at $430, but I'm going to continue to have to keep an eye on my cash flow and making sure that I have enough to buy supplies. Now, zooming in, looking at the people here as they're coming to eat, I'm going to click on them and get an idea of what kind of concerns they have, whether prices are too high, not enough decorations. So that kind of gives me an idea where I need to make some adjustments. So the student seems to be happy with the prices so far. However, this lady is kind of neutral. So that's what we're really looking for, neutral to positive. We don't want anyone in the negatives because that's going to kind of hurt us overall. The hipsters are pretty much happy with the prices, so we don't have to adjust too much on the coffee prices for the hipsters. So we're going to continue to right now we don't have to make too much adjustments, so that's a good thing. So that means that the profit is going to keep coming in. Right now we're already up at 401.69. We were at 430. Looks like we're getting right back up to where we are. This person left another comment. They want to sit down, drink coffee, and relax. We don't have enough tables and chairs, so that is something that I need to work on once I get enough profit. All right, so let's take a look at our employees right now, see what they're happy about and what they're not happy about. Right now, they like the working hours, at least this person, which is Rebecca. She is happy with the working hours and the atmosphere, but she wants more training and she likes to have a higher paycheck, and you know, who wouldn't? But what we're going to do right now is try to give her some more training that hopefully will increase her, turn her negative into a positive, and then we're going to maybe bump her salary up just a little bit per day to try to get a uptick on her negative thoughts. Now, looking at Chandler, he seems to be in the same boat as Rebecca. He wants more training. Same thing for Elijah. He wants more training and he wants higher pay per day. So those are some adjustments that I'm going to need to make, but at the same time I want to make sure that I'm staying within my budget. I'm at $500 now. Maybe when I'm starting to get into the four figures, I'll start really bumping up their daily rates right now. So we got a couple notifications here, things that are red. That means that we're missing some ingredients to make those types of coffee, so we need to make sure that we get our supplies in, and here they are dropping in right now. The drone just delivered some supplies, and then that way we can have enough of the ingredients that we need to make the coffees that are on our menu right now. So yeah, so far so good. Let's keep it moving. Oh, and another thing is, definitely want to keep those tables clear. When those people are done drinking or whatever they're doing, or snacking, when you do have snacks available, but when they're done drinking, they usually just get up and leave their trash behind. So you definitely want to jump on that real quick and get that trash taken care of, because that does decrease the happiness of the clientele. Now, and our machine there, sometimes it breaks depending on if you have an old machine or a new machine, but you definitely want to keep an eye on that. You'll get some warning signs. It'll start fritzing out, it'll start smoking, and you'll have to call and pay for a repairman. But right now, so far so good. When I do get enough money, I will upgrade that machine so that I can have more efficiency on the coffee that I'm making and the coffee that I am selling. So let's keep it going. Profit is looking really good, $535 almost, but I have to resupply, so that's going to drop us back down. I'm gonna try to stay above $400 this time, because I don't want to take us down too low, But at the same time, I'm trying to stay within the 2-star category because that seems to make people a lot more happy, and happy customers mean that they're going to pay more for the coffee and for the products, which is going to help us out in the long run. Okay, so now we're getting pretty close to $500. So what that means is I'm gonna go ahead and start adding some more tables and chairs in. Now, what I want to do is I really like symmetry. I like to make sure that whatever I have on the other side of the cafe, I pretty much mirror it on this side. So that means that the layout that I have over there, I'm gonna follow that over here. So we got 2 tables and 2 chairs over here, and then we got 1 chair and then 1 chair to the back. So that is pretty much the pattern that I'm going to follow to the best of my ability, but at the same time I'm going to try to be careful and avoid going broke with buying too much stuff at once. But at least 1 table, 1 chair, that's a start. That's 1 more customer, that's more profit. All right, so as we get this this table lined up here, what do we got here? Let's open up the coffee shop. There we go. So profit should be coming in. Let's check our margins here. Price, we're going to increase our price a little bit to get our margins more like in the 2.5 range or close to it, and we'll see how we do on there. That's going to help us out as far as making some more profit. All right, so Hipster, they seem to be pretty happy with the price based on the feedback that I've been getting so far. If they start getting a little upset, and then I'll go ahead and lower that margin. But right now, $4 for some coffee, that's not too bad. I mean, the students are the ones that are actually making comments about the price being a little high, so I'm going to be a little bit more sensitive when it comes to raising the price for their drink. Okay, so business person, that last comment was positive. This person's comment is positive, and this person's, so everyone's happy. So far, so good. We cheese the system by adding another seat next to the table over on the other side. So now we can serve up to 7 customers at once, which is going to help us out with the profit as usual. So let's keep them coming. If we get up to 500, we're going to go ahead and add another table and another chair, possibly 2 chairs, and we just want to keep them coming and keep that profit going.
Hey. Oh. Hey.
Okay, so I know I said I was gonna wait till I was close to $500, but we're gonna go ahead and slide another chair in there. It's gonna take us down a little bit, but not too bad, you know. So we are all about making as much profit as we can. So if that means that I gotta squeeze a chair in here and there, as long as I'm not blocking the doorway, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. In fact, when I have enough money, I'm gonna put a chair on the other side just to make it nice and even, because whatever I have on one side, I want to mirror it to the other side. Taking a look at the prices here, we only had one hipster that complained about the price of coffee, so we're going to go ahead and adjust that price a little bit, but everyone else seems to be happy with that, with the prices right now. So we want to continue to adjust our margin. It looks like especially the business people, they're really happy with the prices, but we're going to keep upticking those prices so that we can get more profit, and therefore we can make more decorations and add more chairs and tables to continue to up our profit.
Hey.
All right, so let's take a look at our employees to see how they're looking. He still wants more money and he wants more training, so we're gonna go ahead and pay $80 to go ahead and invest in his training for his speed. It looks like Elijah here is in the same boat. He also wants more training, so we're gonna go ahead and invest in that. And then Rebecca is so on the wage, the salary, but we are continue to pump money into their training. So far so good. Still some negatives, but that comes with the cafe making more money so that we can pay them more per day, and we will get there. Let's see here. Positive reviews so far from the hipsters. Positive reviews so far from the business people. So it looks like our margins are holding, and if we need to adjust some prices, we will, but so far so good on the margins. Now my income is getting a little low. I don't like that $116. That's really low, and I need to keep an eye on my supplies. I still have a mission goal: sell 10 coffees with latte art. I have not accomplished that yet. My training, okay, so this guy just got some training here, and he still wants more training. Oh my gosh, I just invested $80 into his training, and he's still complaining about more training. And this guy, let's see, okay, so finally Rebecca is kind of neutral about training, so I guess my investments for her training starting to pay off. This guy, he still wants more training. I'm pumping money into their training. That's eating up of my my profit there. So I don't know how much training these guys want, but maybe when they level up, they'll stop asking for so much dang expensive training. All right, let's keep it going. Let's get some coffee sold. Let's get some espresso sold, and let's make some money.
Oh. Hey. Oh. Hmm. Yay. Oh. Oh. Hmm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Hmm? Oh. Mm-mm. No.
All right, so now that we got some pretty decent feedback on our prices from the different customers, we're gonna go ahead and adjust our margins a bit, maybe take them up just maybe one tick. And then we're gonna take a look and see what people's comments are. Are they positive? Are they negative? Are they neutral? If they're positive right now and they drop down to neutral, I'm okay with that, but I will probably adjust or stop raising the margin on for that particular brand of coffee. If I drop down to the negatives on the comments as far as the price being too high, then I know that is my ceiling price margin that I'm not going to go over that, because I want to make sure that I get customers rather than just try to go profit. I just want to make sure that I'm pulling customers in, and the positive reviews from the customers mean that they're going to spread the word and I'm going to get more. So even the seniors, kind of like in a neutral, they were trying out the hipster coffee. They thought the price was kind of neutral, but so far so good. So we may need to make some more adjustments. Probably to the student. Well, it looks like the student just flagged for I'm low on supplies for the student, so I'm gonna have to take some of my $228 and reorder some more supplies. So that's gonna set me back a little bit on my profit, but hey, it is what it is. It is Espresso Cafe, and the name of the business is supply, resupply, and make profit. So at this point, we're gonna go ahead and put a bookmark in the video. We're gonna come back, we're gonna keep selling coffee, we're gonna try to meet these objectives so we can move on to the next city. So hoping that you enjoy this series, and as usual, I'd like to thank you for taking the time to watch my videos. Please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe because it really helps out the channel, and we will see you in the next video.